And so it's a...
Well, Damian...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Nice game. Great performance by J.J. Hickson.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Lee out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the 3 spot. And that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Lillard.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Andrews. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
From the arc, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. No good off the front iron.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Fareed outside. Now here's Freak. Henderson defending.
Kevin, while we got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. First in steals, first in shooting percentage, and they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
Make some noise, Denver. Your Nuggets dancers.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Freak kicks to Fareed. And Gibson sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. That's tipped out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. A chance here to quickly focus on shooting guards around the NBA and see who the top assist men have been since the All-Star break. And you look at Henderson, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and it may often be overlooked, that skill at the shooting guard position, but if you think back on the all-time greats at that spot on the floor, they were all fantastic passers. Almost all were fantastic passers.
Moutier, he's checked in for Lee. And Portland with a change here, too. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Porter. Trailblazers trail by 6. The dish now to Henderson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Aminu dishes to Lillard. And stolen by Freak. Here's Fareed. Misses from close range.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Aminu misses. The Nuggets leading by 6. Fareed, right side. He kicks it to Freak. And he's good on the 3-ball. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Knocked away and stolen by Freak. Down low, and Fareed throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And it's Freak missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Aminu. Gets to the corner and buries it. Aminu's got his second bucket of the game to go. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Freak throws it down.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerials.